Today, we will use the hand washing program as an example of our PFL, PFT familiarization, focusing on regulatory and certification standards. We will cover writing policies, procedures, and protocols, and understanding how to validate the program's effectiveness. Hand washing programs are critical in maintaining food safety, and various regulatory and guideline sources provide specific requirements for facilities and practices. The Codex Alimentarius Commission's general principles of food hygiene mandates personnel hygiene facilities that allow for proper hand washing and drying with access to hot and cold water, preventing food contamination. 21 CFR 117.10 B3 and 21 CFR 111.10 B3 require thorough hand washing before starting work and after contamination, with the option of sanitizing if necessary to prevent microbial contamination. 21 CFR 117.37 E and 21 CFR 111.15 I specify the need for hand-washing facilities that prevent contamination of food and food contact surfaces, requiring adequate, convenient stations with running water at appropriate temperatures. SQF 11.3.2 emphasizes hand-washing at key moments, entering food areas, after breaks, with proper facilities, including hand-washing stations adjacent to access points, hands-free taps in high-risk areas, and multilingual signage for instruction. From these standards, we can enumerate our purpose. In addressing the purpose, we have to set specific objectives that will help us outline our policy and procedure. Ensure proper hand-washing practices to prevent cross-contamination. Provide access to adequate hand-washing stations equipped with necessary tools and consumables. Validate the hand-washing program through monitoring and testing methods. From the first objective, we can create the following policies. Moving on to the second objective, we can generate the following policies. And from the third objective, we can create the following policies. In this part, we will briefly discuss the action steps that we may execute to attain our objectives. For the first objective, provide access to adequate hand-washing stations equipped with necessary tools and consumables. Our action steps are the following. 1. Assess facility needs, determine the number and locations of hand-washing stations based on the size and layout of the facility. 2. Install stations, set up hand-washing stations in key areas, entry points, restrooms, food handling zones. 3. Equip stations, ensure each station has running water, soap dispensers, hand sanitizers, disposable paper towels, and waste bins. 4. Post signage, place clear, visible instructions at each station, showing proper hand-washing steps. 5. Maintain inventory, develop a system for regular restocking of soap, towels, and sanitizers. Track usage to avoid shortages. 6. Perform routine inspection, conduct daily checks to verify stations are fully operational, functional sinks, adequate supplies. 7. Conduct employee training, train staff on proper hand-washing techniques and the locations of hand-washing stations. 8. Monitor compliance, implement routine monitoring to ensure employees use hand-washing stations correctly and consistently. With an emphasis on the importance of hand-washing signages, here's the additional procedure that you may include in your program. For the second objective, ensure proper hand-washing practices to prevent cross-contamination. Our action steps are the following. For the third objective, validate the hand-washing program through monitoring and testing methods. Our action steps are the following. 1. Monitor and review hand-washing station functionality. 2. Check hand-washing chemical usage. 3. Conduct regular hand swab tests. 4. Monitor product shelf life. 5. Review hand swab and product testing data. 6. Evaluate and record customer feedback. By following this example, we will able to create a clear and comprehensive program that is aligned and compliant with the regulatory and chosen certification standard.